So even before the next hour happens, or the next thing happens a week from now, or the next Prime Day happens, we already know, based on our largest data set and our predictive AI, exactly what your ideal bid should be. And the power of knowing that ahead of time is just a really, really incredible tool.
Talking about more releases, let's touch on SmartACOS. So this is a really exciting release. It's a differentiator for Teikametrics. Can you talk to me about what SmartACOS is?
Yeah, absolutely. I think to back up one, to talk about a formula that we've used, and this has been, I think at some points more private, but more recently we've been very public about it, is what we're focused on is making the ideal bid. And the ideal bid for us is a way to drive profitable growth. And so the keyword on that is profitable. And so our formula for the ideal bid is your average order value, which is obviously both a volume and a average sales price number. So your average order volume, your conversion rate, and what your ACOS target is will then get you the ideal bid. You multiply those three things together. Now, again, something that's unique to us with our predictive AI technology is that we can predict your conversion rate before it happens. So we've got that covered. Calculating your average cost of sale is, your average order value is not very complex. So that's easy. We've got the predictive conversion rate. The thing that has always been up in the air has been our customers trying to figure out what the right ACOS target should be. And this is complex in general because different SKUs have different goals. So you may be wanting to drive towards profitability. You may be needing to liquidate. You may want to just grow or launch a new product. And so you have to think about your entire catalog and you have to list it out SKU by SKU, different categories. And then once you list out your goals, once you list out those goals, then you have to calculate what is the right ACOS based on your COGS. The power for our platform is that once you set your goals, either at a group level or an individual level, we automatically, based on your COGS, based on your average order value, based on a whole host of different factors, we actually recommend what your right ACOS target should be. This is especially powerful with our customers with very large catalogs with lots of variants. So imagine you're a clothing manufacturer. You manufacture basic clothing like t-shirts and socks. So you have a pair of socks that are like, you have small, medium, large, extra small. Then you have white, gray, black, and so you have all these variants across all these SKUs, and that's just socks. You then have t-shirts, you have athletic socks, you have winter socks, like who knows. And so when you have hundreds of thousands of SKUs, it's basically impossible to actually know what the right ACOS is per each SKU. One, because no one's doing that math, and two, that's a lot of manual work. If we can immediately turn that on for you, you're going to get incrementality like crazy because there's no additional ad spend you have to do. We're just going to make your ads much more efficient and much more profitable.
So to be very clear, SmartACOS unlocks the ability for our users to really automatically leverage our AI, our engine, our system to recommend targets for ACOS that ultimately lead to more profitable sales, advertising.
Yeah, put simply, either a human, either the client or our managed service team or an agency says, here's what we think the SKU goal should be. Profit, liquidation, growth, launch, whatever it may be. Once you do that, we automatically recommend your ACOS target through our AI, and you're good to go. As we were talking about our formula for how we get to that ideal bid, the hard part is that a lot of other people in the space, whether you're doing it manually or whether you're doing some sort of rules-based technology, which is what most of our competitors do, is they are never actually predicting ahead of time what the right ACOS target should be or what the conversion rate is. And so the entire business is a reactive rules-based business, whereas we have an algorithm predictive business. So even before the next hour happens or the next thing happens a week from now or the next Prime Day happens, we already know, based on our largest data set and our predictive AI, exactly what your ideal bid should be. And the power of knowing that ahead of time is just a really, really incredible tool.
So SmartACOS represents this deep dive into predictive bidding and our orientation towards predictive strategy, essentially, with sellers.
Absolutely. It was the kind of like unknown factor before. It was the only factor, I should say, in our algorithm that was not optimized. So now we predict your conversion rate. We predict the right ACOS target for you. The whole thing is on a predictive level.